Alright, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Sonic Vision Art Life. My name is Adewalagoke Jr. Please review us, rate us, give us a 5-star, don't be a hater. Today, I'm going to continue with C.O.A, creators of art, talking about different individuals who created some of the most awesome cartoons that we've ever watched. Last time I talked about X-Men, Stan Lee, Dwayne McDuffie, Aaron McGruder, Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, myself, Avery Mitchell. But today I'm going to move on to other awesome creators. You know what I'm saying? But before we get going with this podcast with our 10,000 sponsors, this Sonic Vision podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting, growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. And I keep saying A4 Capital Consulting. Well, now I want to show you their logo because I want y'all to go onto their Twitter page, Instagram. That's their logo right there. That's who's helping us to make this where we're going with this Sonic Vision, you know what I mean? So, and we're also making their gear now, you know, their apparel and footwear, and we're doing all that stuff for A4 Capital Consulting. And this podcast is also brought to you by Anadale for the Knuckle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadale for the Knuckle make your feet happy again. That's AnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. And as I always say, my custom orthotics from Anadale, designed strictly for my feet. So AnadaleCenter.com, they don't just make anything, y'all. They make custom. Make strictly for you to make you feel good, make your feet not hurt anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do with Anadale, y'all. So check them out, AnadaleCenter.com, y'all. Detail for details. Y'all, so here we go. As I stated before, part 2 of C.O.A, creators of art, different awesome cartoons to watch as a kid. And you really didn't make this list if I didn't think you helped your characters, your animation, helped me to create the Carjack Assassin universe. Because a lot of things that are listed here, and a lot of things I'm going to notice about today's list, a lot of Japanese stuff. I told y'all know I get down with the Japanese animation. That cartoon style is, oh my god, not to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? So, first on the list, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird Turtles, 1987 to 1997, and all the other Turtles that were spawned animated series after that. These guys started off as like comic book things, and all of a sudden, I guess they joined forces with some other company, and then next thing you know, created an animated series which is spawned through for the last since 1987 up until now, and gonna keep on going. A pop culture characters that are, till today, as a grown man, I would sing this theme song all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I met Kevin Eastman at WonderCon, and as you can see, yeah, that's his signature right there. He gave it to me. Nice gentleman, man. He came to my table, y'all, and signed Leonardo for me. Came to my table and signed Leonardo. You know how cool that is? Dude, that is sick. And so he inspired me. As I've stated before, Leonardo is my favorite character. But you know, the 4 Turtles was me. I love Leonardo. My brother loved Donatello. My other brother loved Raphael. And my sister loved Michelangelo. And we all actually are like the turtle characters that we chose. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, I mean, these guys, what they created was cultural. It wasn't just a great cartoon, it was cultural. People were singing the theme songs. People were buying t-shirts. People were dressing up like the Turtles. I have yet to go to a comic expo and not see somebody dressed up like a turtle. It's unforgivable. It's not even, it's like a sin not showing up at the comic convention not having a turtle thing on. Look at this right here behind you. I got a turtle, it's part of my banner. You know what I mean? Or yeah, my chair's over there sliding down. You know what I mean? But look, Turtles, Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, these guys made me realize that the boundaries, how incredible something can be if you just believe in yourself. And these guys started small. I think they started off in North Carolina somewhere. It was a comic shop, and next thing you know, boom, they got a cartoon series. I mean, I was shocked when I actually met Kevin Eastman. I was like, oh my god, this is Kevin Eastman right here, right in front of me. This is crazy. I mean, this man's won so numerous awards. These guys are incredible. I mean, Turtles have spawned movies, animation series. How many comic cartoons has there been? There's probably been like 7 different types of Turtles. Of course, the original OG, the original one from 1987 to 1998 or 1996, I believe 10 seasons of 22 plus episodes every season. 25 sometimes. I mean, it was incredible. And what they did back then, I'm like I keep saying, cartoons are nothing like they used to be, man. They're not getting that many episodes anymore. These companies aren't trying to spend that kind of money. But back in the day, though, like I always give the props to these OGs, they were some creative mofos. They were some bad mothers, man. I mean, these guys, Turtles is still one of my favorite. It's my top 5 cartoons of all time. I've watched the whole series, especially the old school one from the 1980s up until 1996. God, probably 3 or 4 times that I've watched it. I need to make an annual pilgrimage of just watching it every year because it's it's just so captivating, you know what I mean? And y'all, I gotta show you pictures and play you the animation intro, you know what I mean? But first things first, let's play you this animation intro because, dude, if you don't, and just so we're clear about which turtle I'm talking about, then I'm gonna show you Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. I mean, these guys, incredible, man. I mean, without these dudes, there wouldn't be a creator like myself with the Card of Assassin universe saying, you know what, this can be done. Because all that really matters is when you see somebody else do it, now you want to do it with your own characters. It's boring to do it with somebody else's character. But when you create your own, now there's an emotional connection. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at right there. I gotta find turtles. You know I gotta find turtles. Let's see where we at. Yes. Oh yeah. Heroes in the half shell, turtle power.
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. We're really hip.
And the heroes
In the half shell and they're green.
Hey, get a grip.
When the evil shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens.
He's a radical rap.
Leonardo leads, Donatello does machine. That's a fact. Raphael is cool, but cool.
Give me a break.
Michelangelo is a party dude.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the half shell, turtle power. Yo, that's the one I'm talking about. That way, there's no accident about which one I'm talking about. That's the turtles from the night. That's the greatest turtle cartoon ever created. Nothing's ever gonna touch it. It's the original OG. I mean, you could tell they spent some paper on that Joker, man. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna show y'all Kevin Eastman, and Peter Laird, so y'all can see what these amazing artists look like, man. I mean, these guys, man, that's Kevin Eastman. For y'all don't know, a lot of y'all don't know, man's won numerous awards. You know what I mean? There's nothing more satisfying than creating your own characters and then watching those characters become something incredible. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I think I got 2 pictures of Kevin Eastman because he's such a nice dude, man. Yep, there he is. There goes another picture of Kevin Eastman right there. You know what I mean? Doing his thing, taking care of business. Now let's find y'all let's find y'all Peter Laird, because you know it's a tag team up in this Joker, man. They say you go fast by yourself, you can go far with some people. I'd rather go far with good people, man. You gotta have good people around you, man. Good human beings that wanna help you go forward, and you know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is so cool. This is Peter Laird right here, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There goes Peter Laird right there, man. There goes that legend right there doing it how it go, man. I mean, these guys, man, Peter Laird, Kevin Eastman, oh my God. Without these 2 dudes, my obsession with cartoons probably wouldn't be as obsessive. Because, I mean, I've taken cartoon obsession to another level. I can't go to sleep without even a cartoon. You know what I mean? That's how much I love turtles. Action figures, toys, you know what I'm saying? And I even got to show y'all the poster, man. Y'all give me a second. I got to show y'all this right here. Shoot. Are you kidding me? I got to show you this. Heroes in the half shell. I think the only thing, next time I see Kevin Eastman, I'm going to make sure he signs my turtle poster, man. Because, dude, this poster's right here, definitely available on ScienceVision.com. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want that poster, ScienceVision.com, y'all. You know what I mean? Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, legends, man. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's rare to see, to have something have lasted that long. And it keeps reinventing itself and over and over. And that's what I'm going to do with Card of Assassin. Over and over, we're going to reinvent it. So, y'all, that's Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, Turtles, Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power. Next up, Teknoman. And for a lot of y'all who don't know, you know what I'm saying? You're about to know. You know what I mean? I gotta. You know what? I'm about to find this for y'all. First of all, I'm going to show you the creator. Teknoman from the 1990s. 1995, I believe, to 1996. Now, there's been different versions of Teknoman because the original version came from Japan. Then it went to Australia. Then it made it to America. So, Teknoman wasn't just, let me see if I can find this guy's name. It was done by 3 artists. Ipperi, Kuri, Japanese. Now, this is where I start getting Japanese on y'all. Ipperi, Kuri, Kenji Yoshida, and Tatsuo Yoshida. Teknoman was, oh my god, it was off the rip, man. Ipperi, Kuri. I believe I spelled that right. Yes, that is the gentleman. That is the great Ipperi Kuri, the original creator of Teknoman. And basically, Teknoman was supposed to be the Japanese version of Iron Man, which to me turned out to be awesome because the difference between Teknoman and Iron Man is that Teknoman's armor is actually part of him. Iron Man actually wears his armor, but Teknoman, that armor is part of him. Now let me show you the other creators, Kenji Yoshida and Tatsuo Yoshida. And yes, if you're wondering, they're siblings. They have the same name, yes, they're siblings. They're part of the Teknoman creation circuit, man. I mean, these guys created something that I'm like, man, these are some G's right here, boy. This is Tatsuo Yoshida. For y'all who wondering, right there, you know what I'm saying? I had to do my homework on these cats, man. I really love Teknoman. Y'all don't understand. Teknoman is all that and 10 bags of chips. Man. Let's see here. See if I can find this. You know what? Let me back up. I mean, Teknoman is one of the sickest cartoons in history. If you've never watched Teknoman, man, y'all missing out. There we go. Alright. This is picture of Kenji Yoshida. You know what I mean? So that's the guy who animated Teknoman. And the original group, and then it went, like I was telling y'all, it went from Australia, it went from Japan, the original version, because they're totally 2 different versions. The Japanese version is more like just 100, no cuts, no editing, no nothing, just giving it to you how it is. Whereas when they brought it to Australia and then to America, they changed it, because I used to remember watching on UPN, and I'm like, oh my god, Teknoman's about to come on. Da-da-da. Now you know what I got to do next. Play you the cartoon intro, so that way we have a clear understanding of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Teknoman was, oh my god, sickest cartoon. And this is where, like I told y'all today, there's going to be a lot of Japanese cartoon going on. It ain't going to be no games. You know what I mean? Let me see here. I got to play y'all Teknoman. Y'all about to see some stuff right here, boy. Teknoman was all that and 12 bags of chips.
At the end of the 21st century, the Earth was...
Okay.
At the end of the 21st century,
This is Teknoman right here.
A horde of mutant spider crabs under the control of a venomoid warlord, Darkon. When I descend upon the Earth, darkness will unfurl its banner across yet another region of the cosmos. Even the heroic men and women of the Space Knights cannot defend the Earth without the help of a mysterious young man named Laird, who has the ability to transform into the superhero known as Teknoman. And now the continuing saga of Teknoman.
Y'all, that's Teknoman right there. Oh my god. Sickest cartoon. Teknoman, played by Slade and his brother Saber, who was a Kane. Then of course they're going against Darkon, who's the leader of the Venomoids. He basically turned Slade and his entire family into Teknoman. He wanted to make them slaves so he could use them to conquer the universe, right? But then Slade broke out of the creation chamber, and next you know he's floating back to Earth in like some kind of a pod that's transforming him at the same time while he's floating back. So the transformation sequence at Darkon's base never really got completed. And then next thing you know, Slade's becoming a Teknoman and not even know what's going on. Then he's flown to Earth, then he lands on Earth. The next thing you know, he's having to fight the Space Knights against the Venomoids. And at the same time, dude, the Space Knights are trying to take out Teknoman, Slade. They don't even know he's a good guy. So then, of course, you got Star, Ringo, who's a pilot, Commander Jameson, Mac and Molly, who help him to invent the Technobot because the crystal gets shattered. Y'all gotta watch. And if you want to watch Teknoman, you can catch it on YouTube. I've watched the Teknoman series on YouTube 3 times. You know what I'm saying? If I want to watch it right now, I'll go watch it again. Teknoman is just off the chain. And one of the things what I love about Teknoman is he's also part of the character. He's the character that helped me to when I was creating the Cards of Assassin universe, specifically Cajun, because I love characters that have armor. And so Cajun's armor is a combination of multiple characters: Blade, Iron Man, Teknoman, Ryo from Ronin Warriors, Leonardo from the Turtles. You know what I mean? I love superheroes with katanas and swords and armor in general, but Teknoman was off the rip. The songs were off the rip. The theme song was off the rip. I mean, the cartoon was just sick, man. You ain't never gonna see anything like Teknoman. 1995 to 1 season, 43 episodes, all on YouTube, y'all. I am telling y'all, if you've never seen Teknoman, please go watch Teknoman. In fact, watch the version in Japanese too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know your Japanese, get your Japanese on. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? So Teknoman, invented by Ipperi, Kuri, Kenji, Yoshida, and Tatsuo Yoshida. I mean, it's one of the sickest cartoons ever, man. You know what I'm saying? Teknoman, off the chain. Next up, Peter O'Keefe, Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? Voltron. Any cartoon or any show that requires you forming 5 things coming together, you can just go ahead and thank Voltron. I mean, Voltron was so great. This is a DVD collection, special DVD. It was so great, they created another robot, but this one was vehicles. I mean, I watch this anytime I want, man. I remember buying this at Walmart. I'm gonna show it to y'all. This is Voltron, Defender of the Universe. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching it. I was like, oh my god, I have to buy this because it was a special DVD collection. I love getting stuff like this. Voltron is the sickest robot ever created. 5 lions. Black lion, red lion, blue lion, green lion, and then yellow lion, of course. Keith, Kevin, Peach, Princess Allura, and Hunk. And of course, Span died in I think it was like first episode. It was 1 season or 2, 66 episodes, something crazy like that. I mean, Voltron, like I said, back in the day, it was insane the amount of episodes they had. It was the first cartoon of its type. Like, it spawned Power Rangers, G-Force, I'm trying to think. Anything with 5 things coming together, you can thank this right here. Even Beetleborgs, VR Troopers, all came because of the concept of Voltron. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised a Voltron movie has not been made yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but Voltron needs to get made, man. Like I said, Peter O'Keefe. Now I got to show y'all Peter O'Keefe, and then of course I got to show you the cartoon intro because Voltron is one of the sickest cartoons. Because you know, back in the day, back in that time frame, you had Transformers, you had Centurions, Defenders of the Earth. Even though they didn't make this list, but you still got to pay homage to them. And Voltron, man, Voltron was like unlike anything you've ever seen. As you can see the back, right? Look at it with the lions. You know what I'm saying? With everybody. I mean, you can go on. You can't find it on YouTube. That much I can tell you. If you want to watch Voltron, you got to go on Amazon Prime. Actually, that's where I have it on my Amazon Prime account, and I watch it. Voltron. Oh my god! I just realized how great it is. First, I'm going to show y'all Voltron, and then I'm going to show you. I don't have the cartoon intro because Voltron ain't available on YouTube. It ain't happening. You ain't gonna see it. So don't even bother trying to watch it. It ain't happening. Oh yeah, it's not available. Yep. You ain't seen it. But I can show y'all Peter O'Keefe. You know what I mean? Peter Keefe, excuse me. You know what I mean? I mean, Voltron is a pop, is a cultural icon, literally. I mean, this thing has been around since 1980. Shoot. What year was this made? 19, come on. So this is 1985, I think. Maybe. You know what I mean? But let me find y'all Peter Keefe. I mean, this guy created Voltron, Defender of the Universe, man. I mean, when you create Voltron, Defender of the Universe, you're a legend. You are a creator, for real creator. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to draw somebody else's creation, but when you're the creator of that thing, oh my god, you're on a different level, man. I mean, it's just... Here we go. I found it. Dun, dun. Oh man, they got no pictures of Peter O'Keefe. Oh, that is a bummer. Let me see. I'm looking, y'all. Dun 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 dun. Ah, there we go. I found him. Yes, I was like, there's no way. We ain't moving on till I find keep Peter O'Keefe on for Voltron, man. Defender of the Universe. 1980s, man. It was Japanese style animation. I told y'all, there's going to be a whole bunch of Japanese style animation going on up in this Joker, man. I mean, it's just, Japanese style animation is just of such great influence. Let's see here. There we go. There goes the legend right there, man. Peter O'Keefe. Rest in peace, man. I mean, this dude created Voltron, Defender of the Universe. He got me over here talking about Blazing Sword. And there wasn't anybody who didn't do this with the Blazing Sword. You know where the line... Then they had the reboot of it on Voltron on Netflix. And that was sick, too. Of course, I mean, it ain't gonna never be sicker than the OG one. But it was sick, man. The new Voltron on Netflix, if you've never seen it, it's sick. Gotta go watch it. 8 seasons of awesomeness. I was actually very impressed. Because, you know, usually when you try to create something that's legendary like the original Voltron, it don't work out for you. You know what I mean? But, yo, they did a great job. So if you've never seen the Netflix version of Voltron, please go watch it. It is so sick. You know what I mean? Peter O'Keefe, rest in peace. One of the greatest cartoons ever made, man. Next up, Bruce Timm. If you don't know, to this man's credit, Batman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League, Batman Year One. First of all, let me show you Bruce Timm. I mean, this guy's work speaks for itself. If you know anything about cartoons and you don't know Bruce Timm, man, you slipping. You know what I mean? This dude right here, man. I'm such an admirer of this man's work, and he's so creative. He's actually, I think, one of the reasons why Green Lantern John Stewart was on Justice League, because they weren't gonna put Green Lantern John Stewart. They weren't gonna do that. They were gonna use somebody else. He even invented, I think, Grey Ghost. This is Bruce Timm right here. This is the dude who had me obsessed with Batman the Animated Series. He was one of the producers, man. Bruce Timm. Hopefully, if I'm lucky enough, I get to meet him one day, man. I mean, this dude is, man. You know what I mean? Bruce Timm invented Batman the Animated Series, and I'm going to be specific about the Batman Animated Series. First of all, I'm going to show you some of his works. Yep. Bruce Timm had something to do with this. Batman Year One. You know what I mean? Produced it. If you've never seen it. And then they also did one thing called Batman Justice Doom, was a preview. You know what I'm saying? You can see Catwoman on the back right there. You know what I mean? And then also, too, you know about this. Justice League Unlimited. You know what I mean? And then Justice League Unlimited right here, and Justice League, regular Justice League. And yes, you're wondering, is this a special DVD set? Yes, it is. I don't play. I'm all out when it comes to my cartoons. I don't play them games. I go all out. I'm trying to sort out my DVD, man. This is a collector's one right here. You're gonna have to hope. You're gonna have to hope somebody wants to sell you this right here. Yeah, that's right. 4 discs, baby. That's how I do right there. You got Batman, Black Cat, Aquaman, Black Canary. You know what I mean? Shoot, look at this, man. This is how I do right here. Then, of course, you got, this is all Bruce Timm right here. You know what I mean? The next 2 dudes I'm going to talk about, Bruce Timm and James Tucker. Producers, man. These guys are extraordinary. And then this is Justice League Unlimited. You know what I'm saying? Sick as hell. I mean, this is why it makes my blood boil when I watch Justice League movie, realizing how much sorry that movie was. How hard was it for you to just take the ideas that Bruce Timm and James Tucker and the great late Dwayne McDuffie did and put it on a movie set? It is not that hard. That's really been the biggest difference between Marvel and DC. DC's inability to take knowledge that's already existing and make it go onto the screen. You know what I mean? And Bruce Timm also worked on Batman Beyond. He's also a comic artist. He's an artist of his own. He's actually, if you look at the credits, every time you watch Batman, he was actually part of the credit. And this is what I'm going to show you. All right, the main one that really got me obsessed with his work was Batman the Animated Series, which I'm about to show y'all. Man, Batman the Animated Series. If you've never watched it, 1992 to 1997, 5 seasons of awesomeness. That Batmobile and that vehicle, I keep telling y'all, I don't care about no Lamborghini. I'm not into cars, but I'm into collectible stuff, and I want that Batmobile right there, man. I'm gonna get that made. I'll spend some money on that joke when I get my money. When I come up on my money. Let me find Batman the Animated Series for y'all. Man, this was sick with it, man. Where's it at?
At take 5, you stay in your...
It's here, right here. You know what? Let's go like this. We're looking for it, y'all. I'm looking for it. Y'all give me a second. I finally got it on the screen. That's right. Here we go. Alright, y'all. Check this out. Batman the Animated Series. For y'all don't know. You're about to know. Bruce Timm's work right here, man. This thing won so many Emmys, man. And then this led to Batman Beyond. This is one of the greatest cartoons ever created. I mean, by every metrics, it's probably top 5. Yeah, there goes that Batmobile. Sickest vehicle. I used to love how Batman would call his eyes, man, like, I am the knight. Man, y'all see that right there? That's what's up. Y'all, that's Bruce Timm work right there. And I can even show you Batman Beyond. That's another one he did. I mean, dude, Bruce Timm's work was so great. Like, this guy worked on Justice League. And I'm going to save the Justice League intro because I want to show you. I'm actually going to show you the Justice League and then I'll save the other one for James Tucker. Because he also worked on this. For y'all don't know. He also worked on Justice League as well. I mean, this guy, man, this guy was incredible. I'm going to show you this right here, Justice League. This is also Bruce Timm right here. And then I'm going to save the other one for James Tucker. Man, talk about great cartoons. Y'all, and that's Justice League right there. And the reason why I stress that one is because without Bruce Timm, Green Lantern John Stewart would have never made it on the set of Justice League. He insisted that they have diversity, but most because I guess the idea of diversity was going to be having Martian Manhunter be diverse. No, we want to see some chocolate skin, and Bruce Timm was like, we gotta get this dude on this team. And sure enough, Green Lantern John Stewart becomes the fan favorite. Even till today, the first Green Lantern John Stewart movie just got put out recently, man, maybe about 3 months ago. So if you've never seen it, please go watch it. Green Lantern, the power of Green, the might of power, something like that. But you know what I mean? Incredible cartoon, man. So Bruce Timm was next on this list. An incredible, awesome creator, man. Next up, we got James Tucker, who's also part of the James Tucker, who's also part of the DC universe. He's a producer on Marvel. He's a producer, executive producer. Worked on the animation team as well. This guy, Justice League Unlimited. He worked on Batman Beyond. I'm trying to think what else he did. Let me see here. And also too, before I forget, Bruce Timm helped co-created Harley Quinn and Terry McGinnis, who's the character in Batman Beyond. You know what I mean? But back to James Tucker, executive producer, produced Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond, various Batman animated movies, which Bruce Timm also did too. Those two guys are connected, man, because they work together. I mean, incredible work, man. I'm gonna show y'all Bruce Timm. I mean, it was, honestly speaking, prior to me seeing James Tucker on TV, I had never seen an African American be the producer of a cartoon on an animated series, except for Larry Houston. But to be prominent like that, like to be a figure that you could actually know about, I was like blown away, and that gave me the courage to say, you know what, I'm gonna go pursue this animation thing. If these guys can do it, I can do it too. And not that color should matter, but we need diversity and in creativity, and that's one of the biggest problems in animation. There isn't any diversity in the creation, man. James Tucker. Yes, sir. He's an animator. He's done Vixen, Superman. Let me see if I can find this man. Yes, sir. That is James Tucker right there, man. Executive producer of DC, man. That dude, Justice League Unlimited. Now I'm gonna Batman Beyond. Because Batman Beyond went for 3 seasons, I believe. All the various DC animated movies, from Justice League War to Flashpoint to Atlantis to, I mean, any Justice League movie, Young Justice, Justice League versus Young Titans. I mean, even though Batman Halloween Part 1, Part 2. Man, this dude has worked on a ridiculous amount of stuff, man. I mean, he's also done Justice League versus the Teen Titans. I told you about that. Scooby-Doo stuff. What else has he done? I mean, this guy's done so much work, man. It's ridiculous. Yep, Superman Unbound, Vixen miniseries. I mean, it's just, man, dude, this man's credit. To his credit, he's giving me the reasons to be bold, to be brash, to say, you know what, you know you can keep it, because this no is about to become a yes. Now let me play y'all Justice League Unlimited, so y'all can see what this man's work is, man. I gotta lower the volume. That's YouTube for you. You over here trying to get a commercial. I mean, hey, for right now, that's what all I can do, man. I gotta work with what I got, right? You know what I mean? That's what we doing. But I still got a great show, a great podcast. People love this. Oh yeah, I gotta play y'all this. Y'all gotta see this. Justice League Unlimited. There's people out there, you've actually never seen this, which is a travesty. Yep, that's Justice League Unlimited, and that's James Tucker right there, man. That's work volume speaks for itself, man. This guy is incredible. He's a creator, and what's really important is just having an African American in position of creation, a position of directing creation. That's so vital, because now certain things that shouldn't be there don't get to be there. You know what I mean? So James Tucker, Bruce Trim, these dudes off the rip, man. I told you there's gonna be a lot of Japanese stuff up in here. Next up, Gargoyles. Greg Weisman. Oh my God. I've been waiting to get to this, man. Gargoyles. Greg Weisman right here. You know what I'm saying? This is all Greg Weisman right here, man. Let me see what year that was. 1996 to 1998. 3 awesome seasons. 52 episodes in season 2, which is unheard of, which you'll probably never see again. This is a special DVD collection that I went and got. You know what I'm saying? 2-disc set. You know how I do it. I got to have I don't play, man. My collectibles. Greg Weisman created one of the greatest cartoons ever. As far as I'm concerned, Gargoyles is top 5 of all time. If you've never seen Gargoyles before, please go watch it. And now you can catch some episodes on YouTube, but I don't know how clear they're gonna be. But Gargoyles was off the chain. Like, it's one of the greatest cartoons ever made. But not only did Greg Weisman do Gargoyles, he also co-created. He works on Young Justice right now, from what I know. But he also co-created Spectacular Spider-Man, Bonkers, Yes, the Disney cartoon character, Bonkers. You know what I'm saying? He's part of the artist team that created that Bonkers character. I used to watch it as a kid, man, because that's when you had Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, DuckTales. That's a whole nother barometer right there, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay away from those kind of characters because of Disney stuff. You know what I mean? But he did that stuff. Now, Greg Weisman. Oh my God, Gargoyles is one of the sickest cartoons ever. Goliath, Brooklyn, Hudson, Broadway, Lexington, Eliza Maza, Xanatos, of course. You know what I'm saying? The robots, the coyotes, the pack before what's her name? Oh my God, I can't believe she's. You got Coyote, you got Wolfman, you got Fox before she leaves the pack and joins Xanatos and marries him, and then they have a child, Alexander. I mean, Gargoyles is the sickest cartoon, and I used to love the theme songs in the cartoon. Like whenever the show would come to an end, like the cartoon would have this piano sound. It was so serene and brought you serenity, man. Greg Weisman, I gotta show y'all this. I hope I get to meet this guy one day because I'm gonna be like, sir, you have created one of the greatest cartoons ever, man. Let me see, Let me see here, Weisman. All these guys, man, awesome creators, man. Awesome creators. I mean, he's not just a cartoon creator; he's a novelist too. Let's see right here. Let's see. I'm gonna show y'all two pics, man. You know what I mean? This dude, I'm such a big fan of this dude. Man, I hope I get to meet him one day. Cause Gargoyles is off the chain. Dun dun da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da da dun. That's Greg Weisman right there. Then I'm gonna show you another one. I mean, that's him older, but you know what I'm saying? He's about 59 years old now. You know what I mean? But he's still doing big things, man. He's still balling out of control, man. There he is right there, man. You know what I mean? Greg Weisman. I mean, this guy right here, man. All these guys, one thing they all have in common, what I love about all of them, they're all artists of some kind. They're all creators. Like, to be a creator is to create an idea, but to actually be able to take a pen and a pencil and put something on a canvas, on a paper, and create something, that to me is incredible. You know what I mean? Gargoyles is one of the greatest cartoons ever made. Ask anybody who knows anything about animation, say Gargoyles, this particular Gargoyles, they will say, oh my God. I hope they never, ever try to reboot this. Please don't try to remake this, because this is a cult classic. Like, it doesn't get the shine that, let's say, something like a Turtles or an Avengers or something like that, but anybody who knows animation for real knows Gargoyles is where it's at. 3 seasons of awesomeness. You know I gotta play the cartoon intro. You know how that's gotta go. I got to play the cartoon intro, man. Let me see if I can find it, man. Let's play the original Gargoyles intro. You know what I mean? Let's see right here. See, whenever you go on YouTube, man, you gotta watch a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? Gargoyles is the sickest, one of the sickest cartoons ever made. I mean, it is sick. There's nothing today that could touch it. And not to mention the animation too, the storyline. You had voices like Keefe David. Oh my God, what's this lady's name? Here we go, y'all.
1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night. We were betrayed by the humans we had sworn to protect. Frozen.
This cartoon intro is so, oh my God. I still get chills watching it, man.
Now you're in Manhattan. The spell is broken. And we live again. We are defenders of the night. We are gargoyles.
There goes Greg Weisman in the corner right there. Y'all see him. And then this is the third season intro. I love this intro actually. I love the beat. That's Gargoyles right there for y'all, man. Greg Weisman, one of the sickest cartoons ever made. By far, it's just an incredible cartoon. Like you're not ever gonna see anything like that again. And I hope they never try to reboot it. Please, please, please don't, because they tried that with Thundercats and it didn't work. Please don't reboot. Leave as is. Let it imprint in my mind as a kid when I used to watch it, because I still watch that. I'm watching it right now. The whole series again. I'm on season 2, episode 25, I believe. Heritage. I mean, I never get tired of watching Gargoyles. Like I told you, it's top 5 for me of all time. You know what I mean? So Greg Weisman, man, one of the greatest creators ever, man. That cartoon Gargoyle, all you need is one to make you great. But if you get to do other things too, even spectacular. Next up on the list, Larry Houston. A lot of y'all might not know his name, but a lot of y'all might not. He was the first African American to create an animated series, to actually be the producer of an animated series, X-Men, the animated series. Let me see if I can find him. Hopefully I can. He actually follows me on Instagram. I was fortunate enough to meet him at WonderCon. Let me see if I can show y'all the picture. And I was like, oh my god. And I was blown away. And he came up to my table. I was sitting there minding my own business, not knowing nobody. He says, how you doing, son? I said, how you doing, sir? And he says, do you know who I am? I said, no, sir, I don't know who you are. I said, you remember the X-Men? I was like, you talking about the one from the animated series from 1990s? I was like, OMG. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I said that like 7 times in a row, like really fast. It's like, oh my god, sir, you are the most awesome. I love that cartoon. It's like top 5 of all time. Let me see if I can find it for y'all, man. This is this. Where is it at? Where is that? Art show. I gotta find my art show pictures, y'all. Oh yeah, I know I can find this. I better be able to find this. I gotta show them to y'all, man. So y'all don't know y'all know I ain't bull jobbing. Where is it at? Where's it at? Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a sec. I'm looking. Here we go. This is us 3 with me and my homeboy Avery Mitchell. Rest in peace, man. But that's Larry Houston in the center right there, man. That's the gentleman. So not only did he do X-Men, he was the first producer. He also did Fantastic Four, Captain Planet, G.I. Joe. It was rare what he was doing. He's a pioneer of the sorts that people don't even know about. He's on my Instagram page. If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see him. He follows me. I follow him. He signed my X-Men poster, which was totally sick. I mean, it was just like a surreal moment for me to actually... And ever since that day when he came to my table and acknowledged me, I've been one cocky, arrogant, like, yo, okay, I got game. I finally got one of the legends to tell me I'm the truth. Oh, it's on now. Cards of Assassins just went whew, ever since then. I'm just like, I believe in what I'm doing. And he spoke words of encouragement and told me, you just keep going, you can get to it if you want it bad enough. And I do want it bad enough, man. Now I got to show you the X-Men that I'm talking about. And yeah, if you're wondering which X-Men I'm talking about, this X-Men. Yeah, he's the dude who did this. The first 3 seasons of 4, I believe. You know what I mean? He made this cartoon legendary. You know what I mean? It's unheard of what he was doing back then. Have an African American be the head producer. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. This is the DVD collection. Yeah, I guess the specials. Y'all know how I do it, man. You know what I mean? It was unheard of what he was doing. There wasn't that many African Americans. There wasn't any. He was the first, like I told y'all, to be the first to be the producer of a major animated series. Nobody had ever done what he was doing before. That's what makes him a great creator. He wasn't necessarily the artist. He had artists working under him, but he knew the animation sequence, what kind of drawings he wanted, what kind of scenes he wanted. I remember him explaining stuff like this to me, and that's what inspired me to be like, okay, you know what? When I do my thing, this is exactly how it's going to be. So y'all, let me find them, and then I'm going to show you the cartoon intro. Well, I've showed you the picture. Shoot, I don't even need to show y'all the picture anymore. Now let me show y'all the cartoon that I'm talking about. Nope, it's not that one. I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. This is the cartoon I'm talking about. X-Men, the anime series. Yep, this is all Larry Houston right here, man. Yep, that's Larry Houston right there, man. I mean, what he did was what he did. That was historic. Like I said, there were no African Americans do what he was doing. That's why he made this list. Not just because he's a great creator, but he's a pioneer. Hopefully, he gets some kind of award one day for it, just for being a pioneer of which he helped. Because he's leading me to what I created, Cards of Assassins, the animated series, which is coming one day in the future. I mean, it's incredible that I actually got to meet this man, for him to give me his time. And it's incredible. It's very rare to see another older generation of an African-American man acknowledging the new generation coming behind it, because I can't even imagine the nonsense and the bull jive that he had to deal with when he was all he was trying to do is just create cartoons. And instead of letting this man showcase his talent, and his talent probably gave him all kinds of nonsense. But I'm glad he had the opportunity to work on Fantastic Four, X-Men, of course, being the primary one, G.I. Joe, Captain Planet, yes, Fantastic Four, the one from the 1990s, that led to the movies that you're talking about. Yeah, that was him. He produced that. You could see his name all over the credits. I mean, it's just incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Larry Houston, man, much props. Next up, Jeff Segal, Exo Squad. For a lot of y'all who don't know Exo Squad, it's a travesty. I'm just putting my hand over my face if you don't know what Exo Squad is. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me show you Exo Squad. And then maybe this will ring your bell. Then I'm going to show you Jeff Segal. Where's Exo Squad? Right here. Sickest cartoon. I'm still tripping that this cartoon hasn't become a movie. You know how sick Exo Squad would be as a movie? Oh my god. It would be sick. Let me see here. Come on. Here we go. Exo Squad. Sickest cartoons ever. I know it's not on this list because it's like pop culture. It's on this because it's just straight cool. And some of the ideas that I watch from this cartoon, I'm like, oh, I'm going to integrate this into the Cards of Assassin universe. Check this out, y'all. Y'all, that's Exo Squad. For a lot of y'all, I know y'all don't even know what Exo Squad is, but guess what? You can go on YouTube and watch it. It is one of the greatest cartoons ever made. Exo Squad, so the storyline basically goes, the humans create these things called artificial intelligence called Neo-Sapiens. Neo-Sapiens decide we're not just going to be a working class and work and clean your house and be workers. Nope. They rebel against the humans, and then they reverse it the other way. They conquer the Earth, conquer all the planets in the solar system, and then next thing you know, humans have to become the rebels. It was crazy. And then, of course, a few of the Neo-Sapiens, which are basically advanced humans, but a different type, joined the Exo Squad frame, which was led by the certain group, specifically the Exo Squad, which was led by J.T. Marsh, his first lieutenant Nora Burns, Masala, Alec DeLeon, Maggie Watson, Rita Torres, Wolf Bronsky, Takagi, Admiral Winfield, who was the commander of the entire fleet, and then of course they're going against Phaeton, who's leading the Neo Sapiens, man. I mean, this cartoon, and then of course Jonas Simbaka, he was more of a freelancer. He's gonna go to the side, which benefits him, but in the end he had to join the human resistance, the Exo Squad, and become part of the fleet. I mean, Exo Squad is the sickest, one of the sickest. I am so shocked it's not a movie. You know how sick of a movie Exo Squad would be? And I know these studios, they're like, oh, they get all tight with the money. But sometimes you gotta just be creative, man, and take some chances. And you know what I'm saying? Just do something historic, man, and stop being a bunch of punks. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find a Jeff Segal for y'all, man. Because Exo Squad is one of the sickest cartoons I've ever seen. Jeff Segal. Hopefully I can find him. Man. Oh no. Oh, there we go. There we go. I found him. I found him, y'all. I'm telling you, man. You Google, boys, your BFF right here. Yep, Exo Squad, 1993 to 1994, 52 episodes, 2 seasons, 2 great seasons. He's a writer, he's a producer. I mean, this guy, man, he's the one name I know to associate with Exo Squad. I'm trying to see if I can find anything else, a better picture. This is one picture that I have of him. You know what I mean? Jeff Segal, man. I mean, this dude. Let me see. I don't want to use that one. I like the other one that I showed y'all. But that's Jeff Segal. Exo Squad. If you've never watched Exo Squad, please go watch it. You can at least... The episodes on YouTube aren't that great in terms of quality, but at least you will understand what I'm talking about, man. If you watch that cartoon... You write us on our podcast at sonicvisionsshop.com. You just go to our website and write us a late. Even at our podcast, be like, oh my God, you are not lying. Exo Squad is the stuff. You know what I mean? Exo Squad was an incredible cartoon. You ain't never gonna see anything like that again. The 1990s was full of golden apples. Not to mention, a lot of the drawing styles in this Exo Squad cartoon were Japanese style. It was just a sick old cartoon. I told y'all, this part 2 of this C.O.A. was gonna be a lot of Japanese influence. You know what I mean? So, Jeff Segal, man, another great creator, man. Next up, Henry Orenstein. Now, if you don't know that name, you better know that name. I'm going to say that name again. Henry Orenstein. He invented Transformers. Yes, robots in disguise, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Galvatron, Starscream, Bumblebee, Ironhide. Yeah, those dudes. Yeah, now you know what I'm talking about right here. Not to mention the OG movie. You know what I mean? Yes, Transformers. The movie, yes, I got it on VHS tape. Yeah, if you don't believe me, there it goes. There goes the VHS tape. And just to prove that it really is VHS tape, there it goes right there. You know what I mean? I'm going to prove that it's VHS tape. Y'all thought I was playing games. I told you, man, I don't play. There you go right there. Yeah, that's right. VHS tape. This guy right here, Henry Orenstein, he invented Transformers in 1993. Optimus Prime, of course, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any cartoon series, but you know, Transformers Prime, Cybertron Wars, which is on Netflix, right? Anything Transformers. There's been so many animated movies. This man invented toys. He goes to Houndsboro. They turned it into a toy. It's one of the best-selling toy lines of all time. Then they said, you know what? How about we create TV shows? Sure, they did. And next thing you know, we got Transformers, the first one in 2007, the first movie. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. This guy was a creator that took an idea, a love for cars, had this idea of taking cars, turning them into giant robots, and here we are. And this is the commonality between all these creators I've talked about. A simple idea is what led to something greater. You know what I mean? It's the same thing for Cards of Assassin. A simple idea is what's going to lead it to its greatness. You know what I mean? I just wanted to have characters that I thought needed to be put into a universe that was missing it. And here they are. Henry Orenstein, incredible, man. I mean, he works at Hasbro. They create these toys. These toys lead to animated series, movies, toys, merchandising, T-shirts, helmets. I mean, you can see people. I've seen people dressed up like as Optimus Prime, Starscream, Megatron, at WonderCon comic conventions, LA Comic Con, even at this recent LA Comic Con I just came back from. You know what I mean? This guy made me love Optimus Prime. Like one of my favorite cartoon series is not even so much the old school Transformers, it's actually Transformers Prime. You know what I mean? That was a sicko cartoon series right there. I mean, Henry Orenstein. It's funny how we never really, and he did all the things too. Like he had like 100 different patents on stuff that he did, but this is what really made him a living legend. Just to take a simple idea, he must have had a love for robots, and then just decided, I'm gonna convert cars into giant robots. I mean, the 18-wheeler. I mean, that's really what helped me to inspire me to make Night Train an 18-wheeler, because he made me want to go. Henry Orenstein made me want to go buy an 18-wheeler. I didn't even know nothing about driving no truck, and I still want to go buy an 18-wheeler. You know what I mean? Just to drive one. I mean, this guy created something incredible, unforeseen, never heard of. I mean, it's just, this is what happens when you're a creator. You create things like this, man. I mean, Transformers. I mean, how many movies, TV shows have you seen? I mean, it always seems like every year there's a new Transformers cartoon coming out. All because Henry Orenstein created this right here. Transformers. And yeah, I bought this Optimus Prime. You know I had to buy this. Come on now. I've had Bumblebee at one point, but I don't know where it is, man. Oh, hold on a quick sec. I gotta show y'all something. Yeah, I'm back. That's right. The first Transformers movie. Optimus Prime on one side, Megatron on the other. That's right. This is a special DVD collection. I don't play no games. You don't know how I do. You know what I mean? Look at this. I even got the receipt right there. You can sell. You know what I'm saying? This is going into... What's up, man? I'm going to have this museum one day. And you're going to see all kinds of cool stuff up in there, y'all. You know what I mean? But Transformers, Henry Orenstein invents this thing. And I almost forgot about Transformers when I was creating this. I was like, wait, hold up. There's something missing here, man. And I was like, oh my God, Transformers. Sick as hell. You know what I mean? It's one of the sickest deals you've ever seen. You know what I mean? So, much respect to Henry Orenstein. Rest in peace. I mean, in 1983, and now we're in 2022. That's literally almost 40 years of awesomeness. Transformers went into different categories. You can't name a category that Transformers isn't in. All because one man decides to take his love of toys. And I got to show y'all Mr. Henry Orenstein so y'all can see him. His love of toys. And he turns it into like this passion. And it becomes one of the greatest cartoon series he's ever made, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. They list him as a professional poker player, but he did that too. But he's the gentleman who invented Transformers. Here he is as a young Thundercat when he first started. Look at him. Building that empire. Building that dream. Man, this guy, look at him as a big time man. He building that dream. And then, you know what I'm saying, him as an older gentleman. Let's see if I can find him. Robots in disguise. Anything Transformers, you better be thanking this man. And that's him as an older gentleman, you know what I mean? Still balling, still having fun with what he had created, man. You know what I mean? Ridiculous when you create something that great, man. You know what I mean? This guy was, man. He just passed away last year, 2021. Rest in peace. But what an incredible creator, man. I mean, that's just, it's insane to these creators. They all have one thing in common. A simple idea just became, I'm going to take it and it just blows into a universe. And that's what you want to do. That's what I'm going to do with Cards of Assassin Universe. That's why anybody that made this list is because they did that right there. Next up, Bravestarr. Bravestarr, Eyes of the Ark, Ears of the Wolf. That cartoon right there. Y'all, this right here. Yeah. And yes, as always, I got the special DVD collection. You know I don't play. There's over 60 episodes in this thing right here, man. It was produced by Lou Scheimer, executive producer, because finding the creator was very difficult. But I'm finally figuring out that maybe he probably had a creative hand in it. But this is important because Bravestarr was one of the few cartoons that actually had a superhero, if you can call Bravestarr a superhero, which he is, that wasn't Eurocentric, that wasn't a white person. I mean, it was Native American that really drew me to him. Eyes of the Ark, ears of the wolf, strength of the bear, speed of the puma. And of course, he had 30-30 with him. JB, the judge, he was going against Tex X, who was just a heathen over there trying to figure out how he's going to scheme and take over Tex X, but take over New Texas. I mean, the theme song was sick, man. I mean, are you kidding me? This is one of the sickest cartoons ever made. I mean, look, y'all. So you know, this is the serious collection right here. Look at this. This is how I do right here. I don't play games when I get these things. I go all out. Look at this, y'all. Yeah, it's a little bit older, but you know what? I'm doing my best to take care of this Joker. Look. I got the Super Collection set. Look at that. So y'all can see it. I got the Super Collection set. I don't know if you're ever going to find this again. They don't make this anymore, man. You better hope somebody on Amazon wants to sell it, because it ain't happening. This is a collector's item. I'm keeping this. You know how much I could sell this for, man? Yo, this is Bravestarr. I mean, it was one of the few cartoons in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, that was actually had a superhero that wasn't a white guy. It was incredible. Let me see what year this was. This was 1987. Cartoons in the 80s and the 90s were off the chain. Like, this was part of that time frame where there was Silverhawks, Centurions, Jason the Wheeled Warriors, which is what I'm going to talk about later, Mask, another one I'm going to talk about later. But Bravestarr, man, and it was an incredible cartoon. Like, if you never watched Bravestarr, you might be able to find episodes on YouTube. But I know for sure if you go on Amazon Prime, you can find it, because I'm watching it over there. You can also catch He-Man there too. You know what I mean? But you know, Bravestarr, man, and I gotta show y'all Lou Scheimer, because this guy, he's had his hand in many other different cartoons too. I mean, these creators, man. I mean, these guys. Let me see. Yeah, not only was Lou Scheimer a movie producer, but he also did Bravestarr cartoons. He was behind He-Man. Let me see right here. Eyes of the hawk, ears of the wolf. Here you go. That's Lou Scheimer right there, man. You know what I mean? He was a producer, did Bravestarr. The significance of Bravestarr was so important, because not only did he did Bravestarr, he did He-Man, he did sure, I'm trying to think what else he did. Let me see. What else did he do? Oh my god. I'm trying to think. He actually was part of Fat Albert, believe it or not. You know what I mean? But you know, I felt the significance of Bravestarr need to make this list because of the significance. There wasn't too much diversity back then. And this was one of the rare cartoons that actually put somebody else that wasn't white in the limelight as the main superhero. This was a rare cartoon, man. Bravestarr was, it's not talked about today like it should be, and I think this should be a movie. It would not be that hard to create New Texas. With all the technology you got now, come on, get somebody to play this Joker. Maybe Jason Momoa or somebody, man. I mean, come on. Bravestarr should be made already. You know what I mean? So Bravestarr's on the list, man. Lou Scheimer and his production team and whoever, they brought something special out here. This helped me to realize what kind of universe Carjackers of Assassins could be in. You know what I mean? So Bravestarr, y'all. Next up, we got Thundercats. Now, you're wondering, why am I bringing Thundercats back? Why? Because even though Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass were the executive producers, there's a gentleman named Ted Wolfe who actually created the characters. Lion-O, Panthro, Tigra, Shitara, Wily Cat, Jaga, the Mutants, Mamra, Sly, Monkeyan. You know what I mean? Let's go back to Thundercats right here. You know what I mean? Yeah, Thundercats right here. This right here. Thundercats. Yes, as usual, I got the super DVD collections because I don't play. You know what I mean? I gotta do it how it go, man. I love my cartoons. I remember telling y'all in part 1 I got this as a gift for Christmas because my family knows I love cartoons. I cannot help myself. You know what I mean? Can't even go to sleep without a cartoon. I mean, look at this, y'all. This is Ted Wolfe right here. I mean, he made me love the Thunder Tank. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is a special DVD collection right here. This is volume 1 right here. This 1 and 2. This 3 and 4. And then this 5 and 6. I mean, this is a collector's edition. You ain't seen this nowhere else, man. I don't even know if they make this anymore. You know what I mean? And then this is volume 2 of the whole thing. This is literally the entire series right here in my hand. Literally. I literally have the entire series in my hand. Literally. I mean, this was a rare cartoon. 2 seasons, 60 episodes, and yes, I'm watching it on Hulu right now. I started yesterday. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start watching Thundercats again because I love it that much. Look at this. I mean, this is sick, man. This is what Ted Wolfe did. This guy, right, joined forces with Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass and created one of the greatest pop culture icon cartoons ever created. There will never be anything like this again. And yes, they tried to reboot it in 2010, 2011. I just was not feeling it. I was like, nah. And this is what I meant by the same thing what I was talking about with what was I talking about here? I think I was talking about Gargoyles. Please don't reboot it. Thundercats should never been rebooted, but it's okay though. Ted Wolfe and Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass did a great job. But Ted Wolfe, I felt the need to pay homage to him because first part one, I should have paid the homage right there, but I'm doing it now. And I'm going to find a picture of Ted Wolfe because this guy, I would love to ask him, man, what made you think about Thundercats like this? Because it's a sicko cartoon. Let's see right here. I'm going to show y'all Ted Wolfe, and then I'm going to show y'all the intro of Bravestarr and Thundercats because I forgot to show y'all Thundercats. I can't believe I forgot to show y'all Thundercats. I was just so excited. Oh yeah. Bravestarr, Bravestarr, eyes of the hawk, ears of the wolf. That's Ted Wolfe right there, y'all. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna show y'all Ted Wolfe at work. If you can show him in the office right there. I mean, man, this is the sickest thing ever, man. That's him in the office right there, doing his thing. You know what I mean? Ted Wolfe, man. And then this is him again with the toys, cat's lair, as they like to call it. I mean, when you invent something this cool, this eternal, shoot, you should be celebrated. I mean, Ted Wolfe is going down on the list as time of the greatest cartoon creators ever, man. I mean, it's just sick with it, man. I mean, dude. It's the sickest thing you ever. And you know I got to show you the intro. You know what I mean? First of all, I'm going to show you Bravestarr, and then I'm going to show you Thundercats. It was just unheard of what you were seeing right here. Let's see here, right here. This is Ted Wolfe right here, y'all. I can't believe that froze on me. Come on. You know, that's what happens when you depend on YouTube sometimes, man. That thing just freeze on you. Let me see right here. Hold on. This is Thundercats right here. Ted Wolfe right here, y'all.
Thundercats! Thundercats are on. Thundercats are loose. Hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Thundercats.
This is ridiculous. This to me is still the greatest cartoon intro ever. There's nothing that can touch this cartoon intro. Man, that's a sicko cartoon intro right there. That's in the 1980s. There's nothing that can touch that right now today. Nothing. And I'm about to show you a Bravestarr. I mean, cartoons, man, back then was fire. Ted Wolfe, man, that's a creation right there, man. Now I gotta find you a Bravestarr. They don't, man. I'm telling y'all, they don't, man. They don't do it like they used to, man. Now I gotta get you a Bravestarr. Honorable mention, SWAT Cats. You know what I'm saying? That's another one that didn't make a list.
Texas floats deep in space. Dive 3 suns, land the precious ore. The carrier rush brought outlaws by the score. And one day a lawman appeared with powers of Pop, Wolf, Puma, and Bear. Protector of peace, mystic man from afar. Champion of justice, Marshal Bravestarr. Bravestarr.
Eyes of the heart, ears of the people. Bravestarr.
Man, see? That's Bravestarr right there, y'all. Thank you, Lou Schumer, man, because I'm telling you, whew, that cartoon was off the rip, man. Bravestarr is still legendary till today, man. You know what I'm saying? So next up, Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. I want to be specific. Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, which you can watch on Hulu. I'm watching it right now. I'm on episode 42. It's created by it's directed by Yasunao Aoki and produced by Atsushi, Yukawa, and Hideyuki Tomioka. This Japanese. I told you there's going to be a lot of Japanese stuff, so hopefully I didn't pronounce those names too badly. It's really important to me to pronounce names, but Japanese animation is off the rip. Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, the sickest cartoon I've ever seen. One of the sickest, most technically sound cartoons ever. The detail is ridiculous. That's what I want Cards of Assassins to be like the detail on it. You can see the bolts in the gear. You can see the arms moving. You can see the function of the arms moving. You can see the cockpit. You can see the screen. You can see the screen in the cockpit. Like you can see the radar screen inside the cockpit. You rarely see a cartoon with that much detail. And to top it off, it was in the 1990s. Like, because the 80s was the beginning of a golden age, then the 90s just got on steroids with cartoons. It was ridiculous. I got to show y'all, I'm going to show you this gentleman, Yoshida, and then I'm going to show you also to the Gundam Wing that I'm talking about. This is the Gundam Wing that I'm talking about, y'all. I mean, Gundam Wing is one of the sickest cartoons. This cartoon single-handedly has helped me to fall in love with Japanese animation. I've watched Gundam Wing probably 5 or 6 times, the entire series. I just keep watching it. I can't not watch it. It's just that great. This is the one I'm talking about. So there's a clear understanding of which one I'm talking about. This is the one right here. Yeah, that's endless. That's Endless Waltz right there. That's the one I'm talking about. We got Hero, Duo, Choa, Katra, Wufre, Colonel Zex, aka Zex Marquise, aka Miliardo Priestcraft, because he wore 2 heads. People didn't know he was Miliardo Priestcraft. He's actually a member of a royal family. His sister Relina, Lieutenant Loing, the various generals of Zex Marquis, Tres Kushronada, who's like a politician / warrior. I mean, his humility and arrogance always somehow found balance, man. And that's another one. It needs to be a movie. How is Gundam Wing Endless Waltz not a movie yet? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'd be so amped up if that was a movie. You know what I mean? Gundam Wing is so sick. And so when I create the characters in the Cards of Assassins, specifically the vehicles, Night Train, the Evil Cycle, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, they gonna look sick as hell. You know what I mean? And then I make sure the detail of my drawings, the characters. I mean, the one thing people tell about my drawings is that it is so detailed. And why is it like this? Because I'm watching stuff like Thundercats. I grew up on stuff like Ronin Warriors, which is on this list too. The detail of those in those works was so, you could see the shadow in the shadow, the gear in the spoke in the wheel. I mean, it's just so much detail, man. I mean, Gundam Wing is one of the sickest cartoons ever made. If you've never watched it, and then there's different types of Gundam Wing. Like, there's been a whole bunch of different types. My favorite one just happens to be Endless Waltz, and the one that's on Hulu, you can watch it in dub, or you can watch it in subtitle in Japanese. I like watching stuff in Japanese. I don't know about y'all, but I'm learning Japanese. I think Japanese language is beautiful, and I love watching cartoons in Japanese. I just actually really enjoy it. I feel like it invokes more emotion when I watch it. It's more raw too, and just what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So let's see right here. Let's show y'all this gentleman that directed this thing, man. Yasunao Aoki. They even have cool names, man. The directors and the creators. Man, this is sick, man. Let me see if I can find them. Right here. Let's see if I can find them. It's been an awesome, awesome episode, y'all. I love talking about creators of art. I mean, this has been a series, been a long overdue, man. I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually get around to this. This is ridiculous. Aoki Yasunao. I think this is who we're looking for, y'all. No, that ain't it. Let me. I'm gonna type it in like this. Maybe I can find it this way. Gundam Wing. Endless Waltz. That's right. There we go. Get me something, man. Let's go. It was in 1998 too. That's the tripping thing about this. I mean, this cartoon was... It's ridiculous, man. The detail of this show was insane. You never see anything. You don't see anything like this anymore in cartoons. They are just weak compared to what they used to do. Let me see if I can find this, man. Oh, man, I can't find a picture of this, man. Are you serious? Oh, that sucks. Y'all, I'm looking. Let me see if I can find. If I can't find... Oh, I guess I can. I guess not, y'all. You know what I mean? Oh, that sucks when I can't find the artist or the creators. That's a bummer. You know what, y'all? We're going to keep going. If I find it, I'm showing them to y'all. Because I always like giving people props for the stuff they do, man. I mean, this dude he created something that I love watching, man. Come on, let's see if we can find him. And sometimes they don't have pictures of these people because I don't know how they can see as 1995 as being that far back, but to me it's not that far back. Yeah, yo, they ain't got nothing of this cat, man. Nothing. All right, but that's who the creators are, man. You know what I mean? Gundam Wing. If you've never watched it, please get on your Hulu. Search Gundam Wing. There's a whole bunch of types of Gundam Wing. What you're looking for is Endless Waltz. Endless Waltz is the one. You know what I mean? Next up, Ronin Warriors. Created by Ajayami Yatati. Yo, this is... Ronin Warriors, oh my god. Woo, Ronin Warriors. Dun-dun. First of all, I gotta find you this gentleman that created this. Let me show you this gentleman right here. Please let me find this guy. Please, 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 please. Because this cartoon right here, man, 1988 to 1989, one season, like 43 episodes. Ronin Warriors was way ahead of its time. I mean, way ahead of its time. There he is right there, man. I love when I can find a creator, man. There he is right there. Another Japanese artist. You know, my drawing style is Japanese. And I remember when I first started drawing, everybody was like, you know you draw Japanese style, right? I was like, what are y'all talking about? And I didn't realize that by watching Gundam Wing, Teknoman, Thundercats, Voltron, the Japanese style way had grown into my head. I was like, oh my god, this is the sickest thing. I mean, yo, Ronin Warriors is one of the sickest cartoons ever made. Ryo, Sage, Kento, Sai, Strata, and Rowan, excuse me. And each one had different armor. So Ryo had armor of Wildfire, Sage had armor of Alo, Kento had armor of Hard Rock, Sai had armor of armor of Torrents, and then Rowan had armor of Strata, and each one had different powers. Like Ryo had superpowers Flare Up, Sage superpower was Thunderbolt Cut, Kento's power was Iron Rock Crusher, Sai's superpower was Super Wave Smasher, and then Rowan's superpower was Arrow Shockwave, and then each one had a different symbol too. So Ryo was Virtue, Sage was Wisdom, Kento was Justice, Sai was Life, and then Rowan was Trust. I mean, I love the cartoon. Y'all gotta show you the cartoon intro. And then the transformation sequence was tight as hell. Armor of Wildfire, down G. I mean, it was just like, oh my god, this is the sickest thing ever. And you know Ryo was the tightest because he had the katanas. Come on, now y'all know Ryo was gonna be number one. I always got the dude with the swords. I had Ryo, my brother had Sage, and then my sister had Sai, and then my other brother had Kento. We all chose our Ronin warriors. I mean, man, Sai, Ronin, and then of course they combined their armors to become Armor of Inferno, which was a whole different thing. And then they had White Blaze, Yuri, and then the Reporter Girl, and then we're going against the Dynasty Warriors led by Lord Tulpa. You had Kale, Segment, Deus, and Anubis, and then Anubis becomes a good guy. He actually becomes the Ancient One, and then of course Lady Kyra. Oh my god, the cartoon was so sick, y'all. Yo, I gotta show it to y'all. Y'all gotta see this. This is the sickest cartoon. Ronin Warriors is available on Amazon Prime, if you're wondering. If you want to watch it, you gotta watch it on Amazon Prime.
Fantastic battle armored.
Here we go. This is Ronin Warriors right here. They don't make awesome stuff like this no more.
Fantastic battle armored samurai.
Ronin Warriors.
Together, they face the otherworldly forces of the evil dynasty. Calling on the spirits of ancient samurai. All five have been given super-powered fighting skills and weapons to wield against this tyranny.
Virtue, justice, life, wisdom, trust, warmth.
Heroes pushed to the limits. A struggle between good and evil, and the fate of humanity hangs in the balance.
Y'all gotta see this transformation sequence. God, I used to love that transformation sequence. It was sick with it. Made me think I was a superhero. Y'all, I gotta show y'all Halo. Man. It was sick, y'all. It was, oh my god, it was so sick. Yo, that's Ronin Warriors right there. I mean, and then of course can't forget the Dynasty Warriors. Each one of them had a super move. I think a segment was Web of Deception. Deus was some kind of dark power that would shadow everywhere, and then Anubis was whipped with fear. He would throw this thing and then throw it to the ground, and the earth would cause a crazy shockwave. Lady Kyra had a ridiculous amount of moves, like she could poison your body with her katana swords. I mean, man, Ronin Warriors are off the chain. If you never watched it, please go on Amazon Prime and watch that Joker. It is the sickest thing you've ever seen, man. It's just, and it's enriched with Japanese culture. I think that's another thing that's got me so obsessed with it, because it's truly was Japanese based completely. Like, just like Gundam Wing, it was Japanese culture that just was brought to TV, brought to see us in embracing the Ronin life. It was just a sick old cartoon, man. Ronin Warriors, y'all. Next up, Mega Man from 1987. invented by Akira Kitamura. It was invented by an artist named Akira Kitamura in 1987. I mean, I'm going to show y'all the Mega Man, and then I'm going to show y'all the artist. Mega Man Super Fighting Robot. Da-da-da-da. Mega Man. That's the cartoon I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. This is the one right here, baby. Oh, yeah. See? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all about to see some stuff right here, y'all. This is Mega Man right here. Woo.
Super Fighting Robot. Mega Man. 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 Super Fighting Robot. Mega Man.
Robot. That one right there. That one right there is the coolest Mega Man series I've ever seen. That was the early 90s, 1995, I believe. I think it was 1995. It was awesome. We had Mega Man, created by Dr. Light, and then there was Rush with his sister robot. Then there was Roll. Then there was Dr. Wily, who created Proto Man, his twin brother. There was Gutsman, Cutsman, Pharaoh Man, Iceman. Oh my God, Fireman. It was just such a sicko cartoon. Like, the drawing style looked basic. I think it was kind of the beginning of manga, but it was so sick. It was just a sicko cartoon. Like, it's one of my influences, like, in terms of, like, having a storyline. Like, I love me Mega Man. Just the concept of a dude whose arm he's cybernetic, he's a cyborg, and he's not really, his real name is actually Rock Light. That's Mega Man's actually real name. But he has to, like, he's fighting Dr. Wily's evil robots, especially his brother Proto Man, who's literally his equal. Like, he can't even beat Proto Man, and the only reason why he beats Proto Man in the cartoon is because he's a good guy. Like, it was one of the sickest cartoons ever. If you've never watched Mega Man, you can definitely find them episodes on YouTube. I think you can check it. I know I've watched them, you know what I mean, but YouTube, Mega Man is one of the sickest cartoons ever. And if you know anything about animation, if you don't know Mega Man, like, you tripping. Let me see if I can find y'all this picture. This is how much of a Mega Man nerd I am. I'm going to show, before I show y'all the artist, Akira Kitamura, let me show y'all this picture right here of me at an art convention when I was looking at the Mega Man pics. It was wild. I was like, I saw this and I lost my mind when I saw Mega Man. I said, oh my God, this is the sickest thing I've ever seen. Where is it at? Here we go. When I saw the picture of Mega Man, I said, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. This is the sickest thing ever. Where is it? Oh, I'm going to find this. I'm showing y'all this. Let y'all know how much of a nerd I am. Where is it at? I'm looking for it, y'all. Y'all give me a sec. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Y'all thought I was playing. Excuse me. Yo, that's me and Mega Man chilling right there, boy. I'm such a huge Mega Man fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's another pose right there. I love me some Mega Man. I mean, you know how cool that would be to have that in your house? That's actually a goal of mine, to see if I can find Mega Man statue like that and put it in my house. Now, that would be sick, man. You know what I mean? Mega Man. Now I got to show y'all the artist behind this awesomeness. You know what I mean? God, you always got to give credit to these amazing creators, man, because they're not just artists. They're creators, and that's the difference between an artist and a creator. Artist is just some guy working at the office. Yo, I created Batman, you draw it. Yo, I created Cajun from the College of Assassin Universe. Yo, you draw it. But when you're the creator, when you're like a Stan Lee or Greg Weisman or Aaron McGruder, now you're a creator. You've got other people redrawing your ideas. You know, there is no greater homage than that. No greater tribute that you can do to me than to show what I've drawn already. I mean, this dude right here, man. I gotta draw this. Akira Kitamura. Kitamura. Yeah, this guy, man, he's sick as hell. Mega Man inventor. They say he's a graphic designer too, but I feel like he's well beyond a graphic designer. He's an inventor, man. If I can find a picture of him. Here we go. Here he is, right here. You know what? Let me see if I can. I want to make sure I have the right picture, y'all. Man, y'all, I'm looking for the right picture. I ain't just showing y'all anything. Hell no. Yeah, this is the gentleman right here. That's him right there, man. That's the Mega Man creator. You know what I mean? And let me show you another picture, man, because I'm a big Mega Man fan. I'm a nerd to the highest order. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, there he goes again. There he goes again. That's the creator, man, of Mega Man. You know what I mean? These guys, and God, I can't stress enough the importance of just being a creator, because it allows you to be something greater than just another person on the street, another artist on the block. No, you're more than that. You're creating universes that expand to many years. That when you're gone in the year 3099, they still going to be talking about Adewale Booker Jr. created Cards of Assassins. Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Diesel, Sincere Shepherd, Sun Tzu, Revo, Artillery, Snipes, Yukon, Kenji, you know what I'm saying? Sphinx and Seth. That's what I want my legacy to be like. The creation of cards. You can even see the jacket. This is the platinum Cards of Assassin jacket right here, man. Next up on the list, y'all, Masked Crusaders, working all the time, fighting crime. So basically, Masked was a cartoon created. I gotta show y'all the. This is Masked right here. Mobile Armored Strike Command. I'm going to say it again. Mobile Armored Strike Command. And yes, for a lot of y'all who didn't know, this was actually a French-American cartoon TV show. It was created by French-American artists, and they brought it to America, right? And it was produced by Gene Chaplin and Susan Caven. And then also, too, directed by Terrence McDowell. And I'm going to see if I can find those pictures of those individuals. But basically, it was Matt Tracker leading the Masked team against Venom. You know what I'm saying? And this is Venom right here. You know what I mean? And so Venom's had these very cool vehicles that could transform. You know what I mean? This is my track. This is a Corvette transforming into like a flying vehicle. I mean, yo, this is the DVD collection. You know I have to do it, man. This one's got like only 5 episodes, but guess what I'm about to do? If you really want to watch all the episodes of Man, you can find it on Hulu. That's where it seems like all these old school cartoons, man, are at, man. You know what I mean? And these are the same guys that produced King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. I'm trying to think what else they did. But I'm going to show y'all the Masked cartoon that I'm talking about. I mean, the vehicles were so cool. Fire Tracker, Gloria Baker was a martial arts lady. Condor, Rhino was an engineer. He had this big old truck. That was made me fall in love with 18-wheelers, man. That truck from Masked Crusaders. And from what I'm hearing, there's a possibility that there could be a movie coming out. Mobile Armored Strike Command, which would be so sick if that actually was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. Let me see if I can show y'all the cartoon. Let's see here. Secret Raid. This is Gene. I'm gonna see if I can find him. Tracker's gonna lead the mission, and Spectrum's got such supervision. Na mass. It's the might of power that can save the day. Here we go. This is Gene Chaplin, man. This guy he's a French gentleman. He did Mask. He did Inspector Gadget. Dude, I mean, these creators, man, these dudes, man, it's unbelievable. These creators, they're incredible, man. Some of the work they do. That's Jim Chaplin right there. The work that some of these guys do, it's just incredible. Let's see here. We got Susan, and then we'll play y'all. Susan. because it lays away. Right away. Let me see if I can find. Fighting crime, seeing crime away. Won't you neutralize them to save the right? Track is gonna lead the mission, and Spectrum's got such supervision. I'm trying to see if I can find it, y'all. Oh, I don't see this lady's pics. You know what? It's all good though. I'm still gonna show you what I see of her. And a lot of these people, as they make movies or animated series, they transition on to other things too. They didn't just stay doing one thing, because you have to keep reinventing yourself. You know what? Let me type in mask. If something might come up. Na mask, always riding out on Venom String. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't find anything, but these are the individuals that had something to do with this. Season 1 and Season 2 was 2 seasons of awesomeness. I mean, it was a cartoon that was just... The theme song was off the chain. Now I gotta show y'all the theme song. Y'all know I gotta show y'all the theme song. That's for dang sure. Man, this has been one awesome episode, y'all. I love talking about creators of art. I love talking about creative individuals in general. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. Oh yeah, I found it, y'all. Mask.
Crusaders working overtime, fighting crime, secret raiders who will neutralize, turn his head around. The soundtrack is gonna lead the mission. It's Spectrum's got such supervision. Mask is the mighty power that can stand the day. No one knows what lies behind the masquerades. Always riding on a Venom String. With the laser rays.
That's, y'all, that's Mask right there. If you ever watched a movie or TV show, anything where vehicles are doing all kinds of cool stuff, they probably got the idea from Mask. And I took some of the concepts from Mask, integrated into the Cards of Assassin universe. The vehicles got to be cool. They got to be able to do all kinds of cool stuff. Vehicles going from land mode to submarine mode to hydro mode to just be able to do incredible things. Regular choppers turning into jet planes, cars turning into airplanes, trucks turning into like... It's just Mask was an incredible cartoon. If you've never watched it, please go on Hulu.com. I don't know if you're gonna find anything on YouTube, but I do know you will find something on not Hulu, but Amazon Prime, man. Amazon Prime. Next up, last but not least, Jace and the World Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Jace and the World Warriors is about a kid whose father was a scientist who gets lost in the universe, and he spends the entire series looking for his father. And he has to fight the mastermind led by Saw Boss, right? So his vehicles, Armed Force, Spike Trike, Drill Sergeant, Quick Draw, and then Mobile Armor Base, right? And he's joined by Audric, the magician, his sister, his plant sister Flora, and of course he's like a carrier guy, like a trader, Herc. And they trick Herc into like carrying them all over the galaxy, and they never pay him, which kind of sucked, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, I used to laugh, and it was created by J. Michael Strace, J. Michael Strace Uinski, and Gene Chapman was also a producer of this cartoon. I mean, this cartoon was in the 1980s. Let me see if I can find Hold up, y'all. I'm looking. Oh, here we go. You know I had the DVD. Look at it. Jason the World Warriors. This is like a special edition 5-episode deal right here. Garden of Evil. You know what I mean? Look at this. God, quick draw. Armed Force was a sicko vehicle. Armed Force was my favorite. Let me play y'all the cartoon intro. It just was sick. They don't make cartoons like they used to, y'all. I'm telling y'all just don't understand. Cartoons nowadays suck. They ain't got nothing on the old school. Nothing. Can you imagine if the old school cats had the technology we had now? Man, they would mop the floor with us. They're like Michael Jordan to our whoever we are. You know what I mean? They would mop the floor with us, man. I mean, these old school legends made some of the greatest stuff you've ever seen, man. And all they're doing nowadays is rebooting what they've already done, which is weak.
Across the stars to save the universe from the monster minds. Jace searches for his father to unite the magic root and lead his lightning league to victory over the changing form of Sawboss. Wheeled warriors explode into battle. Lightning strikes.
The conflict begins for you. Every day I think in storm. But when it will get you there, things will turn out right. So let's keep on turning and don't stop rolling. Fire is so real. A wheels will win, real. Just see it. You stop rolling. Fire is so real. A wheels will win, real. Now that's Jason the World Warriors, y'all. Yo, that's Jason the World Warriors. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous. Like, this cartoon was sick. I mean, it was just, the vehicles were so sick. The concept, I mean, I'm shocked this isn't a movie. The concept alone should become a movie. There's so many awesome cartoons that should be movies already. Exo Squad, Teknoman, Gundam Wing, Jason the Wood Warriors, Mask, which possibly could become a cartoon, Thundercats. I don't know what they're waiting for, man. Bravestarr, you know what I mean? But, you know, an honorable mention, even though it didn't make the list, but it's going to be shown. This He-Man from 2002, I love this cartoon.
I'm Adam, Prince of Eternia, defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous. By the power of Grayskull!
I have the power!
Yeah, He-Man.
Phone charge.
He-Man, even though I didn't make the list because I was choosing specifically why, but I still respected it enough to show it to y'all. I'm going to show y'all one more honorable mention, which is Centurions. If y'all remember this, anybody who knows anything about cartoons knows Centurions was the jump off. Oh my god. And Visionaries. That's another
In the near future, Doc Terror and his cyborg companion hacker unleash
This is Centurions right here, y'all. God, cartoons were the stuff
Only
back
one
then.
force can stop this evil. A handful of brave men.
I mean, basically,
Created exotrains, they can be transported anywhere. To fuse with incredible assault weapon systems beamed down from the space station Skyvault. Becoming man and machine, power extreme. Max Ray, Brilliant Sea Operations Commander. Jake Rockwell, Rugged Land Operations Specialist. Ace McCloud, Daring Air Operations Expert. Whatever the challenge, they are ready. The Centurions.
man, yo, that's Centurions right there. And basically, the concept of that cartoon was 3 dudes, military, air, land, and sea. Max Ray was water. Jake Rockwell was land, and Ace McCloud was air. And they had different weapons too. Like, for example, Max Ray had his ultimate weapon was a tidal blast. Jake Rockwell was detonator, And then, of course, Ace McClyde had Orbital Interceptor. I mean, it was just a cool cartoon with these guys with these extra frames. And these extra frames allowed them to wear different forms of armory that they would need for different missions. Oh my God. Y'all, if y'all can find it on YouTube, good luck. But if not, you probably have to look on Amazon Prime, man. Or just straight up go buy it. I mean, these cartoons, it didn't make the list, but it was... This part 2 was mostly about a lot of Japanese stuff, because I love my Japanese cartoons. And then part 1 was more American and slash whatever it was, you know what I mean? But now let me show you one more cartoon, right? Visionaries. I just finished watching this on my YouTube channel. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Magic is more powerful than science.
Hold on, yo. I gotta show you all this. I gotta show you all this. Y'all need to see this from the gate.
It is a time when magic is more powerful than
Visionaries.
science.
Very people know about this, man.
The magic control destiny. They are the visionaries.
Magical magic of light, visionaries, magical powers they fight. Ununited they use the screen. That's what history. Visionaries, lights of the magic of light. Yo, that was Visionaries. You know what I mean? That's YouTube. I'm over here trying to, and then show me a commercial. But Visionaries is one of the rare cartoons. Like, it was like an ancient, like, sort of technical time in the future, but then the technology goes away. So you have the Spectral Knights, led by Leoric, going against the Darkland Lords, led by, oh my God, what's this? God, I can't remember the character's name. But it was just crazy. And they would have these totems on their chest. And whatever totem they had on the chest is what they could transform into. And then they also had these staffs that they could call on to give them, like, 15 seconds of, like, superpowers. And it would allow them to ask for questions, wisdom, or whatever. It was like one season, about 13 episodes. You can catch it on YouTube, man. It's a sicko cartoon. Now, that could be remade. It just depends on who produced it. But if they did produce it right, they could do a great job of it. And also, too, it could be a movie. How is Visionaries not a movie yet? Oh my God. But you know, one thing I gotta show y'all is J. Michael Straczynski, the creator of Jason and the World Warriors, the producer, the developer. You know what I mean? I mean, today I've showed y'all some amazing individuals, some amazing creators, man. I mean, these guys inspired me to make Cardiac Assassin the greatest thing it can be. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be legendary. Let me see here. J. Michael. Oh yeah, I found him. I love when I find him. Oh yeah, I gotta show him to y'all. This is the dude, man. This is the dude that did Jason the World Warriors. I mean, you be shocked who creates what, man. People don't look like anything you think they should look like when it comes to these creators, man. You know what I mean? That's him. That's the creator. Let me see if I find any other pictures of him, because I love that cartoon. God, that cartoon was sick. Let me see right here if I can find anything else. I think that's all I got. I mean, just an incredible cartoon. Yeah, that's the only picture I got, y'all. Maybe that's him as a... That's him as a young whippersnapper. You know what I mean? That's him back when he was a young whippersnapper. You know what I mean? But yo, that concludes our show for today. In all the creators I was going to talk about, I mean, these guys led to me, giving me the courage to create Cardiac Assassins universe, and just to create some of the most awesome characters, the Carjacks, the Assassins, just these creators, man. These guys led to the awesome cartoons I grew up on. I mean, I was like, when I started this C.O.A, I was like, creators of art. Only gonna be part 1? No. Then I realized there's more cartoons I wanted to talk about. Teknoman, Gundam Wing. So, you know, all these guys, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, Turtles. Ipperi, Kuri, and Kenji, Yoshida, Teknoman. And then Tatsuo, Yoshida, Teknoman. Peter Keefe, Voltron. Bruce Trim, the DC Universe. James Tucker, the DC Universe. Greg Weisman, Gargoyles, specifically. The Spectacular Spiderman, Young Justice. Bonkers. Larry Houston, first African-American producer of a cartoon, X-Men Fantastic Four. Jeff Segal, Exo Squad. Lou Scheimer, Bravestarr. Henry Orenstein, Transformers. Ted Wolfe, Thundercats, who he actually created the characters and then worked with Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass. Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz specifically, directed by Yasunao Aoki. And then, of course, you got Ajimi Yatate Ronin Warriors, Akira, Kitamura, Mega Man, and then, you know what I'm saying, Gene Chaplin working with Susan Kevin. They do Mask, and then, of course, J. Michael Straczynski, Jason the Wood Warriors. I mean, these cartoons are timeless. They are not going anywhere. They're going to be here forever. Those cartoons are so much better than anything we watch now. There's nothing that's been this good. Cartoons Golden Age was from 1980 all the way to 2000. It was over after 2000. As far as I'm concerned, that's my personal opinion. Maybe you've had things like Avengers Assemble. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of that I thought was worth a damn. But you know, the next creation that's coming is Card of Assassin. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be a game changer. This is gonna be legendary. You know what I mean? So that's what it is about today, y'all. That's our show for today. But before we get up out of here, I always love showing y'all new stuff that we got. So, oh yeah, the Thunder Tank. I know. I'm gonna show it to y'all again. That's right. If I can't buy it, then I'm gonna make my own. That's what I did. It never hurts me to show y'all this bad boy. Look at this. So y'all know it's legitness. Check that out. Yeah, that's right. The Thunder Tank. You know what I mean? Now, travel neck pillows, y'all. As you know, traveling is back in action, and yes, your neck needs support. So why not get one of our awesome travel neck pillows? You know what I'm saying? Available in multiple characters right here. As you can see, got the classic Card of Assassin right on this side. But on this side, I got the version 5. You know what I mean? And it's super comfy. As you can see. This side, I'm on the plane right here, just chilling, minding my own business, doing my own thing, man. You know, people are like, what you got, man? You completely matched out. I said, this is what I do. You know what I mean? And then, of course, you got a basic pillow. Yes, we do pillows, satin. If you want to sleep, if you love cartoons like me, you got to have cartoon animation around you and everything. Yeah, a regular pillow, y'all, as you can see. On one side, I had the Card of Assassins right there. You know what I mean? The classic. And then on this side, I got version 5 right here. You know what I mean? This is what you do right here, man. Available on Salvation.com. A pillowcase, y'all. This is what we're doing. And then, of course, can't forget the travel suitcase, y'all. If you flying, you got to look right. You know what I mean? Look, this is styling right here, y'all. With the art. And you can get it in multiple characters, too. You know what I mean? Travel suitcase. I mean, this thing is sick. 4-wheel spin. You know what I mean? You can control it by hand. And then you've got the hand controller right there. And then also, too, y'all, it comes with its own combination lock, so you secure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, this is one of the sickest suitcases you've ever seen. You can even put in a combination lock thing too, right here. I'm about to unlock it for y'all, so y'all can see the inside of this joker. Wait. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to open this joker. I gotta do it like this. You know what I mean? But this is what we here we go. Whole thing was all the other way around. Look, y'all. I was having some technical difficulties. See the inside of it. As you can see, you can fit all your stuff and travel nice and look cool. I mean, people were asking me like, dude, what is that? It's like a travel suitcase. You do that? I said, yeah, man. I do everything. I always wanted to be able to create a whole bunch of things that I wanted, that I love having, that I don't have to go buy anywhere else. I mean, my stuff is custom. That's the great thing about our stuff. I mean, this thing is sick, man. I've been on many travels. People are like, that is the sickest suitcase I've ever seen. And I can do this to any of my drawings, whether it's Card of Assassin characters, Cajun Escalade, Glock's Rasputin, or Blade that I've drawn. Anything you see on this banner, Iron Man, Wolverine, Wonder Woman, Batman, anything you've seen, you can catch on that suitcase. So y'all, that's all our new products for this week. So check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to go find out what you like and what we got on there, because we got all kinds of cool stuff. Glasses cases, beanies, bomber jackets, platinum, waterproof, marble velvet, a waterproof jersey, satin. There's the platinum label bomber jacket, which is this one I'm wearing right here. Then you got the gold label. Then you got the basics. You know, as long as you got a bomber jacket, you're joining the movement. So get yours today on ScienceVision.com. So y'all, that concludes our show. But before we get up out of here, I want to thank our sponsors. This Science Vision podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting. Growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4 CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4 CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. And this podcast is also brought to you by Annadale Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Annadale Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. Like I said, this has been an awesome podcast. C.O.A. Creators of Art Part 2. We got a Part 3 coming, so y'all be looking out for that. It's going to be a whole different topic, but it's still going to be more awesome creators in the universe of art. You know what I mean? So I want to thank y'all for listening. This podcast is produced, written, and directed by yours truly, Adewale Agboke Jr. Please check out our website at sonicvision.com. And please don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and listen to it wherever you do, whether that's Amazon, Apple, Amazon Music, Spotify, Deezer, Stitcher, and you can also listen on our website at soundvision.com. And please follow us on our social media platforms because we are blowing up over there, man. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all at Soundvision. And please don't forget to review us, rate us, give us a 5-star, don't be a hater. And as I always, y'all, like I always tell y'all, aspire and achieve, believe in yourself, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can get anywhere you want to get to. And don't forget, before I get up out of here, I always got to talk about this. Don't forget about getting yourself a copy of this Carja for Assassins Biobook available on soundvision.com because the first official Carja for Assassins Biobook is coming out soon, y'all. It's going to be ready next year. It's going to be on a popping. It's going to be a game changer because it's all part of this great Carja for Assassins universe that's coming. Books, animation, you name it, we're going to be touching it. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing is, I'm a creator of all kinds of many talents. So I'm not going to allow anyone to get in my way. As we're speaking right now, I'm working on an animation intro. It's going to be fire. And I've showed y'all the old school animation intro, but it's going to be that's nothing compared to what I got coming. What I got coming is straight fire, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Carja of Assassins Biobook available on soundvision.com. Yes, and let's check out the insides of it. And I've even got a new version of this book coming out. It's way cooler than this one. You know what I mean? So get your copy. So when the first official comic book drops next year, the first official Carja for Assassins comic book comes out next year, you're like, whoa, I'm ready. So y'all, like I said before, continue to aspire and achieve. Have a great week. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.